Previously in the last video.
So I chucked the rock straight into its mouth. Oh my god, holy shit, Patricia! Patricia, stop!
And now, back to the present. Yo, what is up everybody? ZanZEpicKidd here, back again with some more late for a very important date. Last where we left off, we escaped some talking flowers and a tea party led by the Mad Hatter, who was represented by France. And now we're gonna move on to the Queen's birthday, because the Queen gonna be mad if we don't make it to the date soon. Aside from that though, I heard a groan of annoyance as I continued to walk away from the scene. I also caught the sound of footsteps. Is that the little girl still in Wonderland? And why is she still following after me? How are they still following after me after I took all those shortcuts? It must be me getting stuck talking to all those people. Freaking side quest people. It's like a freaking Pokemon fight. Like, you had to walk in front of someone, they're like, now I must duel with you, with my Pokemon. No, man, I just wanted to move across here. No, you must fight me. No. I leaned against the tree and pulled out my pocket watch. I have precisely 11 minutes, 2 milliseconds, and 45 seconds left to get there. Holy shit. Okay, that's not so bad. Now if I just hurry, I can make it to the palace just in the nick of time. I started walking again, but then I stepped on something hard, squishy. Uh-oh. Is that snail? Oh. Ow! Can you not step on my face? Oh shit, not you again. I quickly backed up and looked down at the ground, and lo and behold, the Cheshire Cat was laying on the forest floor. It looks like he got there at the unfortunate moment my foot was hitting the ground since his legs were still coming in. Oh shit. That really hurt. You're so cruel, Bun Bun. How was I supposed to know you would appear on the floor? Maybe watch where you step? I apologize. Let me help you up. I extended my hand and pulled him up once he took it. Okay, this just remind me of that one time, like, recently, that myself, my brother, and my sister and her friends went to this one haunted area walkthrough thing for Halloween. And then there were, like, you know, zombies walking around and screeching at you. Kind of spooky. But then there was also some zombie actors crawling on the ground. And I'm like, oh, frick. Someone might step on you, dude. I extended my hand and pulled him up once he took it. I checked his face to make sure he was okay. It doesn't look like there's a mark on your face or anything, so I think you should be okay. Does it hurt at all?
It hurts a bit. Maybe you could kiss it better?
I think you are fine.
Dang it. Oh well, can't blame a guy for trying though, right?
It was a nice attempt, but very cliché and unoriginal. Try harder next time. Have more creative pickup lines.
Ah.
We both let out a small laugh. I knew he said that in good fun and he didn't actually mean what he said. Aw, sweet. Nice to see Italy and Japan being friends. Instead of like Italy being like,
no, Germany is my only friend! It's all about Germany, Germany!
At least I hope he didn't. Moving on from that thought, I looked him over again, double checking that he was actually okay.
In all seriousness, I'm fine. I was just being over dramatic is all.
I see. Anyway, I should get going. The Mad Hatter wasted enough of my time, so I should hurry along.
Actually, the Queen is quite busy right now. So the Knave of Hearts told me that you shouldn't come, and we schedule it for a different time so that he can get his work done.
I looked at him suspiciously. Is this another one of his lies? I don't know what's gotten into him today. While he is one for mischief, it's never like this. What exactly is he busy with, if you don't mind me asking?
The new person in Wonderland. You know, the one who's been following you this entire time.
But I thought I heard her by the Mad Hatter's tea party, unless that wasn't her. But the footsteps sounded like... But she doesn't live in Wonderland. I was planning on taking her home if they were still lost after I'm back from...
She might want to become a citizen, so might as well get the paperwork out of the way if they are, right?
Since when did we have paperwork? Paperwork and Wonderland don't mix. Yeah, you just pop into Wonderland and they're like, okay, you can stay here. You're a citizen now. Yay! The Cheshire Cat laughed, but then stopped when he realized I wasn't. I was looking at him with a raised eyebrow.
You're not joking?
No.
White Rabbit.
Paperwork is your job. You're a diplomat. Holy shit, how did I forget that? Literally, how the heck did you forget that, White Rabbit dude? I forgot about that. Oh my gosh. How do you still have your job? How did you just forget your entire job? I shrugged. Today's been so hectic and all I can really focus on is the palace. That shiny, beautiful palace.
Also, we all have cards that say we're Wonderlandian.
Wait, we do? Since when?
Since always? Are you okay? Do you need to lie down?
I don't believe you. He pulled out a card and showed it to me. It's just an art drawing of you with a snake emblem thingy. And some print. Did you get this from... Oh no, it feels like it's forged. It had a small picture of him in the corner. The words, I am a citizen of Wonderland, in big fancy letters. And the Queen of Hearts seal. Oh wait, now I know what this is. Oh, so that's why when I moved out, my mother always told me to keep that card in my pocket. How in the Queen's red roses did you not figure out about that until now? You're supposed to be a diplomat! How did they hire you? To be honest, I never paid that much attention to what it was. The Cheshire Cat looked at me in disbelief, and I don't blame him. I would too, if I just found out that my friend had forgotten that their entire job is doing paperwork, which included the legal documentation of Wonderlandians. Oh, I'm also very confused too, White Rabbit. Or the fact that the card in your jacket pocket was legal documentation of living in this weird world. Well, anyway. Do you just want to pretend that that conversation never happened? Yes, please, I feel silly. I heard the Cheshire Cat giggle as he stepped closer to me. I'm sorry, it's just freaking hilarious. That whole exchange. Anyways.
I think you should find a different shortcut so you don't have to interact with the Mad Hatter anymore. I think he's starting to rub off on you.
Back to the topic at hand. I cleared my throat. This conversation is meaningless. If I can finish the conversation by catching a lie, then I can be on my way. If what you said was true, shouldn't I still be at the castle to handle the paperwork? As you said, it's my job.
Well, the Knave of Hearts said he couldn't handle it since he feels like you've been working too hard as of late.
Working too hard of not doing paperwork and napping in trees? Damn, that does seem like something the Knave of Hearts would say. But he just finished training to be a knight. He doesn't have the time to deal with the paperwork due to his newfound responsibilities.
He said that there isn't much for him to do since he finished it all early. So he said he can do it for you.
It's my responsibility. We both know that he would want me to complete my work.
But we also both know that the knave has a big heart and would rather put so much pressure onto himself that he explodes rather than have someone else overwork themselves.
Germany, are you okay? Well, that's also more reason why I should hurry over there, so he doesn't stress himself over to the point of spontaneous combustion.
He won't spontaneously combust. He's assured me that he's fine.
Since when have you ever taken his word for if he's fine or not? We both know he is most likely not fine if he says he's fine. He always says he's good, not fine.
Look, I'm trying to tell you that your very important meeting with the Queen is going to be cancelled or pushed back. Why aren't you listening?
Well, I was about to continue, but then I heard a sound of soft footsteps approaching the two of us. I knew it. was trying to stall me for the third time. How long have you been stalling me for?
I have no idea what you mean.
How long?
Why don't you check your pocket watch? You act like I know how many milliseconds pass every second. I'm not that punctual.
I quickly pulled out my stopwatch. 5 minutes! He wasted 6 minutes. 55 minutes and 5! Oh my gosh, so much fives. I looked up at him.
For 5 minutes. Could you not be yourself? For 5 minutes!
I don't have the time to keep talking to you, but just know I'm going to lecture you like no daylight when I get the time. As I ran off, I swear I heard him mutter.
That's if you ever get the time.
I turned back as I ran to watch him disappear with a sad look on his face. I actually felt a little bad now, but I would have to shake that feeling for now. I need to get to the palace soon. Just one more shortcut. One more shortcut! Okay, let's do this. Straight down the hole on the left, right and left. Straight down the hole on the left, right, left. Straight. I went straight down the hole on the left, right, and then left. Oh! Hey! It's the hedge! I rested my hands on my knees, out of breath. When I looked up, I couldn't help but smile in relief. The Queen's garden, finally! And all the roses are getting painted red. Now it's time to find Knave, and finally go see the Queen. I started to look around, running what felt like the entire garden until I finally found them. Hello, Knave of Hearts. And I just realized I read the narrating voice in Kiku's voice. Oh well. Ah, you're here on time, Mr. White Rabbit. You know me, always on time. Of course. Are you ready to go see the Queen now? Yes, of course. He turned, walking forward. I followed him as close as I could so that I didn't lose him. I'm ecstatic that I'm finally here. It's him. That the Queen of Hearts? Yo. I smiled as the Queen came into view. Once I was close enough, I ran towards him and gave him a nice big hug. He picked me up and spun me around with the biggest grin on his face. Aw, cute! I couldn't help but chuckle, slightly embarrassed. Hello, Bunny. You seem happy to see me, Hedgehog. Ah, I get it because his hair's spiky. He put me down, removing a hand from my waist to cup my face, a loving smile gracing his lips. How could I not be excited to spend the day with my adorable little bunny? I've been looking forward to this all day. And we're going to ignore the fact that I completely forgot about this date until 30 minutes ago. Well, you look stunning, Bunny. Everything is set up perfectly for our date. Shall we head to the rose garden? Of course we may. He smiled and took my hand in his, intertwining our fingers together. We walked towards the door to the throne room, but a cook got in our way. Your Majesty! What is it? Well, you see, we were looking over the things for the picnic, What is it? Spit it out! Where did that Kenna went missing? I stood there, slightly confused. I didn't hear clearly what they had said, but the Queen looked like his worst nightmare was unfolding. Say that again, but slower this time. One of the tarts kind of went missing. Which tart? A special one? Well, you're fucked. What? I'm sorry, sir. It was there the last time I looked. I have no idea what happened. The Queen looked like he was about to blow a fuse. I gave his hand a loving squeeze. Hedgehog, please calm down. It's just a tart. We can share the tart that is left, can't we? I mean, wait. Oh, sorry. That was... Why do I keep getting the wrong voices? It's just a tart. We can share the tart that is left, can't we? But I had that tart made just for you. You can make a new one? I took all the things you've said you liked about tarts and puts it into a single tot just for you. Aww. I looked at his distressed expression, feeling my face soften as he explained to me. I smiled softly and squeezed his hand again. That's very sweet of you, and I appreciate the sentiment. But it's okay, I think I saw the name near the picnic basket oh my gosh. Oh wait, that's the card guard. I think I saw the name near the picnic basket last. What? The queen quickly snapped his head towards the knave. He did what now? Oh shit. But, Your Majesty, I would never dream of doing such a thing. The eater is among us. It must have been someone else. The knave would never do such a thing. Well, why would the god lie? Your Majesty, one such possibility could be that he was the one to take it. Well, then we'll have to hold a trial. That's the only fair way to solve this now, isn't it? Hedgehog, I really don't think this is necessary. Of course it is necessary. But Your Majesty, the trial room is still under construction. Right. We only have the very blown up one from Dual Destinies. I will never understand how that trial room got absolutely destroyed from the Cheshire Cat's trial. Cheshire Cat, you were in trial. It makes sense, but still, holy shit. Maybe I could use this to my advantage. Well, I suppose there's no point in holding a trial if we don't have anywhere to hold it, right? Nonsense. We can just hold it right here. Your Majesty. Oh, wait. Your Majesty, I agree with the White Rabbit that this is completely unnecessary. I hope I didn't read some of the Knave of Hearts' lines in my silly card guard voice. The words of a guilty man. Hedgehog, please just calm down. We can if you want to defend him, be his lawyer. What the? Do I look like Phoenix Wright to you? What? Wait, who the heck is someone? Oh fuck. Is it the Black Blood? Let the trial begin. Someone went up behind the knave and handcuffed him. The knave looked back at them worriedly and then back up at the Queen of Hearts. He looked extremely worried, and I would be too. The Queen of Hearts' temper is quite terrifying. I have a feeling that this isn't going to be the fairest trial. Call the first witness! The guard who accused the knave stood in the middle of the circle we all created for the trial. I stood at my post. I saw the knave walk into the garden, go by the picnic, and then leave before getting the right rabbit. Queen nodded and turned towards me. Your defense? Wait. Let's see He went to the garden, went by the picnic, and then left. I can be my own lawyer. The Queen of Hearts turns towards the knave. Oh, you don't trust me? Well, to be fair, I'm kind of stressing the fuck out. Fine. What's your defense? I went to check to make sure everything was in place. Both charts were still there. Therefore, there was no need to report back to you. Yes, actually, I ate the tart. It was me! Why did you feel the need to go in there in the first place? You ordered me to go there. You wanted me to check to see if everything was there and report to you if there was something wrong. There wasn't anything wrong, so I didn't report anything to you, doing exactly what you asked of me. Right. You see, the knave is very loyal to you. There's no motive for him. He could easily be lying. We must consult someone else. Call someone else in. Suddenly, the Mad Hatter... Bitch, were you even here? Taking the final sip of his tea. How in the hook of Caterpillar's colorful tobacco smoke did the Mad Hatter just... Really should just stop questioning things. It's just going to cause problems for me. The Mad Hatter addressed the circle of people, opening his arms in a wide gesture. When the raven calls, one must know all. But I am a mouse, the quiver and Gawa. I know not what one needs to know, for I do not see all. So, only a very wise and clever person knows what happened, but the Mad Hatter is not one of them. Everyone nodded along to what he was saying, as if what he said made sense. The knave and I just stood there, looking at each other and then back at the others. The entire travel was getting really annoying. It's almost as if all the forces in Wonderland just don't want me having a good day. I grabbed the Queen's hand, looking up at him. He turned to look into my eyes, and I spoke to him in a soft and patient tone. It'll put an end to this silly trial. Hedgehog, please try and stay calm. This trial is unnecessary. I don't...
Ah, how sweet of you to call your boyfriend so he doesn't behead you, friend.
I'm a friend. He's literally both of our friend, you idiot. As I turned my head in the direction of Cheshire Cat's voice, I realized he wasn't supposed to be here. As soon as the Queen turned his head, the cat disappeared. The Queen looked around before having a look of realization on his face. It must have been the Cheshire Cat who took the Tart. Fuck! Tart! I think you may be right on that, I said, trailing off. As the words left my mouth, I heard a small noise that sounded like it was coming from down the hall. The Queen and I looked over to see a card guard with a little girl in their arms. Oh shoot, Alice? Wait, it's Alice! She was kicking and screaming, from the look of her face, most likely in fear.
I literally just got here. What is going on? Let me go. I was just doing what they told me. Let me go.
I recognized the voice as the voice of the person who has been following me throughout my entire journey. She was dropped before the Queen. She seems to be only 15 years old. She looked at me, a look of recognition in her eyes. I let go of the Queen's hand and made a motion for her to come towards me. She ran into my arms. I pulled her close. Okay, well, this happened. It seems like she's feeling a lot of things right now, and I'm seemingly her only constant from her world. Aw, cute. Why did you bring me a child? Oh yeah, we are adopting a daughter now. What? Really? She was attempting to paint the roses red along with 2 gods. Hedgehog, don't do anything rash. She is just a child. She doesn't know any better.
I'm sorry. The 2 playing cards that were there asked me to help them, and I didn't know that I wasn't supposed to.
The Queen took a long, deep sigh before crouching down to her height and going to pat her head. I suppose if the White Rabbit trusts you, I can as well. Okay, surprisingly reasonable. Well, I guess because White Rabbit is like a chill dude that the Queen loves. Just when I was thinking that things were going to be okay, something had to ruin it. My gosh. They're everywhere! The Cheshire Cat appeared, while his head and a hand appeared. He took the Queen's crown and put it on the child's head, causing her to smile and look up at him.
Hello, big kitty.
The Queen looked from the head to the girl. Don't be friendly!
But shouldn't I say thank you to him for helping me get here?
He did what now? I pulled the little girl close, trying to protect her in some way. Hedgehog, calm down. No. The Cheshire Cat must have made her eat the tart!
Huh? What tart?
Don't play dumb! You'll pay for your crimes! You come to my garden, eat my boyfriend's tart that I made just for him, and then had the nerve to lie about it.
I literally just got here!
No! I declare it shall be off with your head! I took a deep breath and glared at him, speaking in a calm and yet stern tone. Queen of Hearts, will you listen to what I have to say for just a moment? I don't fucking care about the tart if it means cutting someone's head off. What the fuck? He slowly looked at me, still looking a little angry. Do you have your attention now? He nodded. I happened to spot the Cheshire Cat sitting atop the Queen's throne from the corner of my eye. He looked quite amused and smug. I believe he even had some kind of snack in his hands. It was as if the scene that was occurring was the most entertaining thing he had seen in years, and I was fed up with it and his trickery. All the stuff I was put through today. Oh shit, he's gonna fucking blow. Don't think I can't see you up there, Cheshire Cat. Get over here.
Nope, I'm fine where I am.
I wasn't asking you.
Oh wow, so scary.
I am this close to unfriending you right now. Unfriended.
Was it a little mean to bring one of his fears into this? Possibly, but it did the trick.
I held up my fingers to where he could see them. They were close to touching. He disappeared, only to reappear before me to get a better look at my fingers. He then let out a loud sigh of relief as he held a hand over his heart.
Oh, thank goodness! I thought your fingers were touching for a moment.
With him closer, I realized something. Is that jam on your face?
No.
He quickly went to wipe it off. I sighed and looked him directly in the eyes. My fingers will touch if you continue this behavior.
What kind of behavior?
Cock blocking! Don't play dumb. I am talking about all the deceiving and trickery,
but that's literally my character! It's like asking the Queen of Hearts to not be angry and unreasonable. Hey!
I understand you want to spend time with me, and that it's very important to you, but I have other things to do and other people that I wish to spend time with. If you want to spend time with me, just ask me and we can find a time to hang out. We could literally just schedule a day in my busy schedule and be cool. The more you keep trying to distract me and lie to me just to spend more time with me, it makes me not want to spend time with you at all. I knew it hurt him to hear this, but it was something that he needed to learn. I don't want him to continue behaving like this. We can hang out at 5 in the next few days, okay? But let me just enjoy this time with my boyfriend, please.
That's fine. I guess I can accept that.
Thank you. Now take your leave. He sighed and disappeared, still looking a little disappointed. Then I turned to look at the Queen, staring into his eyes only for him to look away. Look at me. He kept his head glued to the ground. I'm not looking at you, dear. Look at me. I refuse to talk to you if you're going to act like a child. He finally looked at me. Don't get angry at her. She's only a child and even explained herself. You're supposed to be an adult, so be a bigger person and accept the fact that she likes cats. But you're Tart. I don't care about this Tart. I just care about spending time with you. I understand you're upset since so much care went into it. But to me, I feel frustrated because you're getting so upset over it that we're running out of time for our date. Yeah, you're right. I'm sorry. Don't be too upset. I forgive you, but can we please have our date? Of course we can, Bunny. Thank you. Just give me a moment. I walked over to the Knave of Hearts, leading the girl over to him. Can you please escort her home safely? Go through my rabbit hole. It's a door coated with grass and moss. You should be able to hear water on the other end. Of course. Thank you. Jeez. The ending of Alice in Wonderland would have ended much smoother if the White Rabbit was like a super chill and smart dude. I looked at the girl and gave her an apologetic bow. I sincerely apologize for any troubles that was caused to you.
It's okay.
She looked at me, and I gave her a small smile. Oh, she's cute. Have you learned your lesson about following random rabbits into their burrows? Good. Now I hope you get home safely. We both waved goodbye to each other as the knave took her away. I walked back over to the Queen, quickly kissing his cheek. I'm sorry for getting angry at you, Hedgehog. That's all right. I deserved it for getting so out of control. Are you ready for that date? Of course I am. Ah, sweet.
And now they together.
With the sort of red roses. We both smiled, holding hands once more as we walked into the garden. Good ending! Royal date! Yay! Oh, wait, that means there's a bad ending. Oh. Well, yeah, if you want to see what it's like for bad ending, then I suggest you can play the game yourself. But yeah, this was a very fun and entertaining game. Yay! Oh. Weed. Sprite artists. Yeah, I really enjoyed the sprites of this game. And the background art also helped fit with the mood. Oh my gosh. Mashup, writer CG, and UI. Yeah. You guys made it for a pretty good team. Yo! All these CGs that I missed because I didn't go for all the bad endings. Yay! So yeah, this is like for a very important date. And yeah, it had like, oh, Tema airs and me? Wait, what? Why am I here? Okay, thanks guys. Yay. Okay, well that was surprising, but yeah. I liked the themes here. It was very cohesive. I don't know, the whole Alice in Wonderland thing. Clearly with all your art, you managed to have a good presentation. And then you had like, it was a short and sweet, entertaining story about AsaKiku and and oh my gosh, there were some entertaining moments in it too. Like literally the white rabbit just freaking forgetting his job about paperwork. And then just going to different lengths to try and just get to a party on time. And like, you know, I'm surprised that he was as chill as he was when it came to solving the problems. He didn't even blow a fuse. Like, outwardly. But you could tell in his head that he was like, oh my god, I am so done with this. Can we please stop? And it just made for a pretty entertaining story. Great job, Miss Mashup, Weed, and Melody. You guys did a very good job with this game, and it was super fun. I liked what this game had to offer, and in future projects and stories, I'd be glad to see what there is. Or if not, then it's fine, but... So yeah, that was late for a very important date. And I'll see you guys in the